I ain't trying to offend nobody, but y'all got to do me a favor. Look, some of you, man, the reality is, the reason why your dreams are not a reality, for real, like you could be walking in it right now, but you talk too much. And so what I want you to do for me, for real, I want you to talk less. Listen to me, talk less and grind more, because I need you to make an investment in yourself. And you don't make an investment in yourself by talking. Now, I'm not telling you don't share your dreams, but for some of you, you get that euphoric feeling just from talking. Like for real, when you talk, it's like you feel like you've accomplished something. When you talk, you feel like you've done something. All right, maybe your mama, maybe your best friend, I don't know. Maybe you need to look in the mirror and tell yourself, but do me a favor, shut up. Stop talking so much. You don't got to talk about your dream. Look, do me a favor. Let your work, look, talk less, grind more. Let your work speak for you. And so for some of you, for real, this ain't been your best semester, but you still got time to pass that class. You still got time to finish strong, all right? And so even if you gotta finish ugly, if you gotta finish downright dirty, let's just get it done. But right now, we're in that last week. This ain't time to quit. This ain't time to doubt yourself. Remember what I told you, never give up, never give in, just hang in there, all right? Champions keep going when they don't have anything left in their tank. That's the difference between the greats. That's what separates them. When they don't have no more, when it's over, when they're tired, when they're frustrated, when they're ready to give up, when they spent their last dime, that's when they get started. Are you hearing me? It's when you have nothing left. It's when you depleted all your money, when all your energy gone, when you have nothing left. That's when it's showtime. When you find a way out of no way. When you find breath that you don't have. When you find energy that did not exist. When you want this thing as bad as you want to breathe, that's when you find a way. Listen to me closely. When you get to the point where enough is enough, when you get to the point where it hurt real bad, when you get to the point you can't take it no more, when you get to that point, I'm telling you, I can't explain it to you. But doors start opening, opportunities start happening. But what you cannot do is you cannot quit doing the process. You cannot give up because it ain't what you see. You cannot give up. Xbox, put it in the mail and send it home. Your cell phone, cut it off. Facebook, Twitter, if it's not helping you academically, cut it off. You're about to immerse yourself in your academics. You're about to go to your professor and ask, what's going to be on the test? You're going to look around at all those smart kids in your classes getting 4.0s, 3.5s, and you're going to hook up and say, what do I need to know? Listen to me, you're about to immerse yourself in it. You're cutting off all distractions, everything that's not going to help you to pass this fight. Listen to me, there'll be plenty of time to play PlayStation, baby. Kenny Rogers used to say, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. You don't never count your money while you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough to count it when the dealing's done, baby. Are you hearing me? After you take your final exam, you got time for PlayStation. So when you talk, right? When you say, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be an engineer, I want to be a track star, I want to be an artist, I want to be a rapper. Like whatever you say out of your mouth, that one word will require thousands of actions. Hear me and hear me carefully. So do me a favor, shut up, shut up. Stop talking, you talk too much. You talk entirely too much about your dreams. You talk too much about your goals. Say it once, say it twice, no more than 3 times, and get to work. All right, you ain't got to respond to your haters. You ain't got to respond. My boy told me the other day, some teacher told him, like, you know, you can't do this. You're not smart enough. You're not intelligent enough. Like, I don't even know why you decided to get in this program. Like, you can't do it. And my boy was talking to me. I'm like, look, shut up. I don't need to hear what my man said. That's on some negative stuff. Look, let your work speak for you. Like, quiet my man. Shut my man up. Shut him down. How do you shut him down? You don't shut him down by talking about what he said. You don't shut him down by talking about, you know, how you feel about what he said. You shut him down by working. So I need y'all to do me a huge favor. All right. Bruce Lee put it best. He said, knowing is not enough. We must apply. Being willing is not enough. We must do. So I told you, second quarter living. We're not talking no more. Second quarter living is about application, all right? It's about taking it to the next level. It's not about talking, it's about doing. You got to be careful doing too much talking, because whatever it is you say, I want to be an NBA All-Star, I want to win a Super Bowl. When you open up your mouth and say that, do you understand how many push-ups you got to do? How many reps you got to do? Do you know how many stretches you got to do? Do you know how many plays you got to practice? When you say you want to be a lawyer, do you know how many cases you got to sit through? Do you know how many books you got to read? Do you understand how many classes you have to take? Do you understand when you say you want to be a registered nurse? When you say a nurse, you know how much clinicals you have to do, how many chapters you have to read. Do you understand how early you have to get up? You're about to immerse yourself in your studies. You will only concentrate. You will only focus on the things that are going to help you with your final examination. You're not doing any leisure right now. You will have time for the leisure later. How much work do I have to put in to make this happen? Because it's not going to happen just because you talked about it. It's not going to happen just because you said it, right? So do me a huge favor. You wished enough wishing. You wished enough. You waited enough. Now let's get to work. You can't go back. There's no options at this point. We're in the fourth quarter. It's do or die, baby. We do not have time. We about to go get it, right? It's ours for the getting. You're in school. You can do it. You're in school. You were smart enough to get there. You're smart enough to get out. You can do it, and you're not leaving. Listen to me. We ain't going home. We ain't going nowhere until we get the degree. You ain't going nowhere until you get it done. And so we're going to lock everything else down for the next 2 weeks. We shutting it down. We shutting it down. And we doing what we got to do to get what we got to get.